How you guys doing? Let me set this up. Same thing as before. Freaking phone in my way. Trying to set it up, but I get a capture card. I'm so excited about these things. But I just found out something I want to tell you is they're discontinuing both of these, the NES and the Super NES Classic. So if you do not have one and you want one, once they sell out, they are gonna stop. They're not making any more. So once they sell out of these, that is it. So you go buy one if you do want one, and I recommend that at least if you don't have a Switch or you don't have a PC and access to emulators, I would say at least get the SNES Classic, which is what we are looking at now. This one comes with two controllers and a much longer cord. The NES Classic had one controller and a laughably 2.5 foot cord. I mean, the machine itself came with 30 games. You could have save states. It looked exactly like a NES, just mini. The controller was identical, except for the D-pad was made out of better plastic, so it felt smoother. Just like I said, I mean, 2.5 feet is laughably short. And one controller, so you have to buy a second one, even though a good portion of them 30 games are two-player games. That was unfortunate. Um, but at least the Super Nintendo, now that's what I grew up on. That was the first system that was ever given to me. I got on Christmas with Super Mario World, Aladdin, which is actually an awesome game, and a mail-in rebate to get Super Mario All-Stars, which as you know, has Super Mario 1, Super Mario 2, the Western version. It actually has Lost Worlds too, which is the Japanese version of Super Mario 2, and Super Mario 3 on it. And then I started playing games like Super Metroid, Chrono Trigger. My first Final Fantasy games were on the Super NES. Um, I mean, geez, a lot of the games. Mega Man X, Secret of Mana, one of my favorite games. I still have Chrono Trigger in the box with the booklet and everything that I had bought from when they used to rent games out of Stop and Shop years ago. Obviously, it was a long time ago if I was renting Super Nintendo games. So let's first start with the top here. The same thing if you guys want to try to use your phone here. This gives you every manual for every game, which is kind of cool. One of the coolest things about getting a game back in the day is looking at the box, taking the plastic off, opening it up, carefully taking out that manual. It would have a distinct smell. I think I know you guys know what I'm talking about. It might sound a little weird, but they had that new, manual smell. And you would read the manual on the ride home and just get excited to play the game. So that's a way to get the manuals, at least digitally. You could set up all your languages, standard stuff. Options here is the classic demo, screen burn, and reduction, which is and my gameplay demo is where in the demo background, which we were watching in the beginning, they use your gameplay opposed to standard. So why don't we turn that on because then that helps with copyright because it's my gameplay. I did it. And then the same thing as the NES, you got the CRT filter, pixel perfect, but I always go with the 4:3 ratio. Something new is you can change what the outsides look like. Um, You got this. The green is what we showed. Let's see what this looks like because it stands out a lot. And then hitting select puts the games in different orders. So let's go by release date. It's like going through time. Now you unlock Star Fox 2 by beating the first level of Star Fox 1. This is a game that was never released, which is pretty cool. So our first game here is going to be Super Mario World, the fourth of the Super Mario games, if you don't count GBAs and then distinctly different Super Mario 2s. 1990 and 1991. I know it came out near Christmas, but come on. If it came out in December 1990, then it's 19. Are they saying Japan? And then erase date, I don't know. It says 0 because I tried it, but I didn't play it. And then maybe it came out in Japan in 1990 and America in 91. I don't know why there's... When they put two dates on that, I never get that. See, a two-player game and it actually comes with two controllers. That's why I'm happy. Look at the changes. The colors will change on the outside. I kind of noticed that. Alright, this still looks pretty good, I guess. Alright, what do we got? Welcome, this is Dinosaur Land. In this street land, we find that Princess Toadstool is missing again. Looks like Bowser's at it again. So they actually call him Bowser, not King Koopa. And they call her Princess Toadstool, not Princess Peach. I wonder if you could still use all the tricks. Yoshi's House, Yoshi's Island 2, 1. This brings back memories, huh? And he puts his hand up. He's like, I'm good. Yoshi. Hello, sorry I'm not home, but I have gone to rescue my friends who were captured by Bowser. Yoshi. And then a little dinosaur print. He's got a fire, chimney. Oh, we got Yoshi's Island, which is Super Mario Land 2. Super Mario World 2, the sequel to this. And we got, what do you call it? Super Mario RPG. Mario Start. That didn't happen. I did that on purpose just to show you, that you can die in this game. So now we know death is a thing in this game. You can also avoid it. Anyway, I tried to see if the NES controller would work, and it did, but because it only has 2 buttons, you can only jump and spin jump. Jeez, that guy is a powerful enemy. Alright, there we are. We got our groove back. So I was like, maybe I can let's see if I can beat Super Mario World with just the NES controller. But then I realized I wouldn't be able to run. So it'd basically be like, could you beat Mario without running? With just jump, the D-pad, jump, and spin jump. You think I could beat the game with just that too? Because the controller works, I can try every game like that. Get rid of the trigger buttons. That would be hard. Ooh, I gotta make sure I don't tap that. It's a whole new thing. If this doesn't look too bad and it doesn't look, I'll try it out. Alright, check that out. Oh yeah, so you hit select. Everyone remembers how this game works. It's the game we all know and love. With the Yoshi coins. All that fun stuff. I mean, the definitive version would probably be the GBA version. But I like this. I don't have a Super Nintendo anymore. So that copy of Chrono Trigger is just sitting there. But there's other ways to play Chrono Trigger. I own it on my tablet, so that's something, I guess. Are those bullet bills, or are they called something else? Alright, so after dying a bunch, let me show you. You can press the reset button and give yourself a save point by hitting Y. Now, the coolest thing is you can also hit X now, and it shows you what you played. You can go up to right, any point, right, and just hit start, and start playing from there. And do it right. Isn't that cool? So it's gonna, with the save state plus the rewind feature, it's gonna make games a lot easier. Anyway, let's go out here. Okay, so I kind of don't like that display. Let's change it back to maybe, let's try the blue. Because this is just black and this is the wireframe. Let's try the blue for the next game. F-Zero. Should we give this a try? Grand Prix. Now this is cool. This used the, what was it? The FX. Or is that? They used a special chip that made it so you can make games kind of look 3D. Donkey Kong used it. Yoshi's Island uses it. But I think this is the first Or maybe this game didn't use it, but I don't even know if I'm calling it right, but we'll take a look at one of the games. So what do we got? 3 leagues, 1 class. Let's give it a try. Mute City. Oh, this is cool. This feels really good. Whoa. Look, I'm going in 300, almost 400 kilometers per hour. I'm really ripping it with these rocket thrusters. This has Super Mario Kart on it. I mean, obviously Super Mario Kart 64, and they get better, but this is Super Mario Kart's where it all started, baby. Play some Mushroom Cup, all that stuff. But I think Super Mario RPG, Secret of Mana, what else? Earthbound, I love that. The only thing this is missing is Chrono Trigger. It has Final Fantasy VI, they just call it 3. That's one of my favorites. So, yeah, I wish they had Chrono Trigger on here. I know you can add games by hacking the system, and you can add all the games from the NES to it, plus any other ROM you want to, really. I see people even put PSP games on here. Look at that. This thing dips. Oh, look, I'm going to get first place, son. Did I just lap that clown? Because I'm already in first. What's that little jump about? Dude, I think I'm lapping fools, but I'm not sure. Because it still says rank. And safe 7, I don't know what that means. Well, if you hit the top buttons, it kind of gives you a drift, but it's hard to do. Oh man, this guy's right up on my ass. 2 laps left. Safe 5. I don't know what that means. Safe. Oh. Come on, man. Get out of the way. Oh, yeah. B makes you go fast. I think Y is your brake. I don't know if X and A do anything, but L and R are your little drifter things. I just let off the gas and drift. Dude, I just blew that fool up. Did you see that? Oh yeah, I got a power. I can blow up also. It's right above my speed and my time there. I didn't notice. Alright, I did not think this was going to be a fun game. I just thought we'd check it out, but I'm actually enjoying this a lot. I want to race some more. We'll go on to another game, but if I get first place, we're going to make a save state, and yeah. Surprise, surprise. That's why I like to try them all. First place, you like that? It's still looking good? You guys like that? Can you hear me? Change the volume a little on the TV. It's cool nobody's watching, but this is just for like educational purposes. You know, I'm just making a record of like this what this machine was and what it did for anyone who wonders. And then I'll pick a game to play live. Big Blue. Should we give it a try? Well, let's be careful by doing this. And I'll show off the feature again. We'll make the save state by hitting Y. We're going to use the rewind feature by hitting X. We'll come to the end. And we'll start it right here. So I can get a better start. Set. Go. I wonder if I can get a... Yes! A boost start. It wasn't that good, but it looked like it worked. Big Blue. Ocean level. Oh yeah, and there's the map in the corner. All the things you would expect. I don't want to give up, but I want to move on to... I want to move on. To Super Ghouls and Ghosts. Jesus. You want to see the whole list? Should we do it by publisher? Oh, that's because you don't want to play that game, I hear you saying? No, we'll play that game. Oh, look at Donkey Kong Country. We'll play that game. We'll start right here. Super Ghouls and Ghosts, 1 player. Now, we played the original Ghouls and Ghosts on the NES, I believe. I played it for a minute. You get hit, it knocks off your underwear, and then you get hit again and you die. But they really improved this. We played both Castlevania, so we'll take a look at Castlevania. We didn't look at the first Metroid, but we can look at Super Metroid. I think I'm gonna beat Secret of Mana, or maybe I have to be careful if I do a Mario game. Nintendo might be on up my ass, you know. I wanted to do Silver Star. I might just do like a review kind of thing. What's this option? Options, what are these? I can make the game easier or harder. I want to do beginner because I ain't no professional or expert. But I should at least do normal. Because look, I can give myself more lives. So I'll give myself 9 lives and I'll put it on normal. Not easy, not professional. 1991, and is the sequel to the NES game Ghouls and Goblins, where you're doing. Oh no! Jesus Christ! I mean, sorry about that, guys who don't like the names Lord and Bane or whatever. That was frustrating. It's not like this at all. You know what? Just give me 2 seconds and I can rewind this and we'll start it over. That's what sucks about not having a capture card. You gotta deal with stuff like this. Yeah, and now I'm missing one part that made it higher. Because it was a lot higher than this before. Alright, yeah, I'm originally the device. Alright, guys. I died. That's cool. Do you feel my frustration? Are you still here? Did you stay? That's awesome of you. Give me a like. Smash that like button. Like I just smashed everything I owned when I dropped this stuff. I'm gonna die again. I'm just looking for something to hold up, alright? It's a whole process. 17 minutes until it fell. Right when it was getting good. I was starting to feel like a professional and I had to screw it up. Oh, I was zoomed in too. That's why the whole thing didn't fit. Well, I mean, we're learning. Hey, look at I like that. It's not blue all the time. It does change color. Maybe we'll go with this instead of the grid. I don't know. We'll find out. Let's first see if we can actually play the game. Alright, does it feel good there? I mean, this is going to have to work. Because I can't mess around with it for the rest of my life. I mean, I can. That's what I'll call it. Making the screen perfect. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we're going to do the nice reset. And we're going to start it over. See it right. Capcom presents. Capcom, that's a developer. Awesome, awesome people. I don't know when it fell. Was it during this or not? Can I hit the button or no? That was frustrating. Okay, a forest with a cool castle in the background, but look at the sky. It's nighttime and ominous. What is that? A fire demon? I know there's a way I can get it perfect. I just gotta figure it out. Right there, that kind of looks like... No! And then I tap it with my mic. Alright, so what's this? Player go. This is the little demo. That's cool. Still, the NES games did it, and the Super NES games did it. You wait too long, you get a little demo that you can watch and figure out. Now, as a kid, these games are super hard, so I can't imagine as a kid I was able to beat them. But I played them and enjoyed them. I probably played the same level over and over. Now, I beat Super Metroid. I beat A Link to the Past. I beat Super Mario RPG. I did beat a lot of the games, but a lot of them are... That's why I liked RPGs, because I could level up and it wasn't so much. The grind. Oh, look at this hairy demon. This freaking hairy cookie monster looking thing. Alright, here we go. Here's the map of the level. I see how far it is until I actually get to beat any till I get to beat the game. This one's a lot better than the first. It's a lot more fluid, but it's just as hard. There's a timer in the corner. We get 2 hits and we're dead. 8 lives left. 9 lives. I didn't know I could give myself lives. And we got a weird double jump. Just run from them. Screw it. Oh, they can run right through those rocks? Ah, now I'm naked. You see the problem? Werewolf. Oh, I shouldn't even be in here. This is too dangerous. Oh man, that's a pretty powerful weapon. One more hit and I'm dead, man. This is crazy. See? Look how hard this is. This might be the game. I gotta pick out one game to try to stream and beat all night. This might be it. I know it's not high quality. So yeah, seeing how they're I'll say it again, they are discontinuing these. They're not gonna make it anymore. So once they sell out, I do own both of them. If you want both, definitely buy both. But I would say if you're not sure, get the NES Classic. Long controller wires, 2 controllers, 21 great games. I mean, if you grew up on the NES, then yeah, get that. But 1 controller, and it's, like I said, it's the length of the controller wire is 2.5 feet, which is laughably short. You have to buy a second controller to play the 2-player games. And if they're discontinuing the systems, they're probably not going to continue to make the controllers. I think you can use like a GameCube controller or a Wii, like the Wii Classic controller. It looks like one of those plugins, the nunchuck ends. So I'm not sure about that, but if you can, then that will solve your problem. And if you end up getting both, I know that the NES controller works on the Super Nintendo, so maybe the Super Nintendo controller will work on the NES. It fits. I haven't tried it. I should take a look at that. So you see how difficult this game is. See, now we're just going through the list of games. We'll just keep going. We did look at both Castlevanias, so let's look at their new Castlevania. This is probably going to be one of the games that I play. I'll probably do all of them. I'm missing 3, but I was told I could get Symphony of Night by a friend. Look at the difference from, well, we can only see number 2, but still 3 didn't look much different. It was on the NES. And then you get this. As a kid, I was like, what? This is amazing already. And of course, I went to reach for the volume. I'll either or get fed up and say it ain't worth it without the capture card. Alright, where's the volume? Because you're going to need to hear it all. I didn't even have to reach down. It's right here. Boom. So lightning strikes his tombstone. Was Dracula buried? So this is a retelling of the first Castlevania. And Castlevania 3 was a prequel, so 4 is like starts over. 1 and 2 are in chronological order, and 3 takes place. Every 100 years, the forces of good mysteriously start to weaken. Thus, the power of Dracula starts to revive itself. His power grows stronger and stronger every 100 years. He has risen many times. Well, Dracula has revived many times. However, his sinister actions have been constantly thwarted by the Belmont family. It's been 100 years since the last confrontation between Dracula and the Belmont family, and I believe that's 100 years ago is where the anime takes place now on Netflix. But now the serenity of Transylvania is being threatened by destructive forces. On a dark and eerie night, Dracula roused from his grave to unleash his destructive power over the countryside. If it is a retelling, we should do a direct comparison to the first Castlevania and this one. That's a good idea. Once again, Simon Belmont is called upon to destroy Dracula, and you're Trevor in the third game. So once again, he's done it before. Only with his whip and courage, he sets out to restore the peace of Transylvania. I'm gonna have to look into where this takes place in the timeline, because I was pretty sure I've been told it was a retelling, and that was by the Angry Video Game Nerd, because he loves the Castlevania series. You know, if you know anything about him, um, he has the Angry Video Game Nerd, but he also does the board games, but he has all kinds of shows. But he does a lot of horror movie reviews. He loves the old horror movies, and he grew up on this and the NES. So, all right, so we got our oh, this is cool, the little music. This is where the music starts to get crazy good. The Super Nintendo. All right, let's take a look at the game. That's what we came for. Spooky. Zeke Belmont. Belmont. Wait, why do I name? Oh, it's just to name your profile. You're still gonna be Simon Belmont, and he's done it before. See, you show up to Dracula's front door, but there's no castle. There's no airship in front of the moon, so maybe it's not the same. 5 hearts, 4 lives, and a timer. Look at that. What is that? It does that, and it does nothing. Look at this crazy whip action. Now you can whip in any direction. Not just forward, but up, down. Well, down. In any angle. That's 8 directions, man. Alright. Hearts are back to being ammunition for your special instead of currency, like in Castlevania 2. What is that called? Simon's Revenge. Oh, we start off with the dagger, just like in the beginning. Yes, see, we should be entering his castle. It has a drawbridge this time. No, I'm scared. I want to do it. Why can't someone else fight Dracula? I watched the anime. Nobody cares about the Belmonts. They hate us. Alright, already we're showing off the power of the Super NES. I still don't know what that is. I'll have to look at the manual. The manual teaches you, that's where you got most of your stories, and you could, you didn't get it. There wasn't no in-game text telling you what items were. That meat he eats to regain his health, yeah, that's a pork chop. It don't look like no pork chop, but that's what it is, and you would never know if you never read the manual. I'll say it again, the manual, reading the manual on the car ride home after buying the game from wherever, Strawberries or maybe KB's Toys, rest in peace. And Toys R Us, another rest in peace. Dang, toy stores just don't have the longevity they used to. Man, this is crazy. I don't even know what to... I keep forgetting I can whip up. Oh, look. There's a whole nother button for your special. It's the R button. Instead of pressing up and attacking. That's going to be nice. You won't be doing it by accident. I see you, Bat. I'm not going to fall for that. Always look for secrets, because they don't call the game 2D games with huge worlds and tons of secrets Metrovania for nothing. It's because they're a mixture of Metroid and Castlevania. Both games did it great. Oh, and we have Super Metroid. You can tell how good the game is by how long I play it. And I'm supposed to be looking at every game. What's the blinking eyes up to? Don't make me do my trick. I guess those are nothing. Just more background stuff to get your attention. All the enemies are old enemies, but they look cool. Oh, what's this? Ninja Star. Super slow shuriken. Made out of wood. Made out of tongue presses. Whoa, they're throwing bones? They only can throw so many bones before there's nothing to throw, right? That'd be like if I threw my arms. I could throw maybe one arm, and then I'd be screwed. Because what would I throw the second arm with? I mean, they're using ribs and stuff, so they got more than just one, but you still use my example. Whoa. Oh, what's all this? See, man? I didn't know there's stuff over there, and now I can't get back. Because he ain't got no double jump. This game's so realistic. Oh, there's the pork chop I was describing, and we can't reach it. Maybe I could have shurikened it over to me. I don't know how this works. Oh, cool. Oh, yeah, in the anime, he says his whip is sanctified. I was like, it makes the bat burn. So, his whip burns anything undead. When he's fighting Alucard in the 4th episode, spoiler, uh, he describes how his whip's been blessed. I can't wait. I didn't get to watch the 2nd season. It's out now. I only saw the first 4 episodes, season 1. And the anime is great. Like I said, it takes place before these Castlevania games, during Castlevania 3. We even get to play as Alucard and Trevor Belmont and that female, I can't remember her name, the speaker, who uses ice magic. And then there's actually a hunchback who can climb walls, but I don't know if he's in the anime. He's not in the 1st season. Listen to the sound effects. I wonder if I can go really far. Ugh. Nope. It looks like I'm wearing a skirt to go fight. Like when you wear full armor. Who is this? Somebody's trying to call me. They're gonna get me kicked off of the live internet, guys. Why would you do that now? Total silence. Alright, sorry about that. Are we still gone? Good, I was surprised I didn't get kicked off. Somebody was trying to call me. I'll probably get kicked off soon. Oh, I got him. I knew there was a guy in there. We're kicking butt, guys. I can't give up now. We gotta see what's ahead. Oh, well, how did I get back to this? I thought I had a different weapon. The dagger seems to be the weakest of all my magic weapons. Nice. Dracula's architect in the beginning, I don't know who he was. But, in the first 2 games, because there's platforms in random places, but even this game is still a little random. These things, what are those? They're in the 1st game, remember? I got it right before the first boss fight, the bat. And then I found another one in the next level. But I failed to collect it in time. Yeah, I don't know what they are. Take my daggers to the face. I thought maybe there was like a menu, item screen, like there is in Castlevania 2 with the white orb. I remember I bought. There's another one. Well, whatever they are, I got them. It says 3. I thought it said 2. What do we got? Orion and... Oh, look, holy water. Sweet. Oh, the timer. I'm like, what is that sound? Wow, man, I forgot there was a timer. This game sucks. Ah, horse heads. Oh, they float back at me? That's crazy. You see that? 7, 6, 5. Guys, goodbye. It was fun. Oh, what is that? Old age? Did I just die of old age? That's BS. Well, at least it gives us some more time. I don't know. What's that? 46 minutes versus the 2 minutes? I don't know. Which one's better? Ah, we don't need this. Alright, what else we got? Earthbound, Donkey Kong Country. Earthbound's awesome. We already saw F-Zero. Kirby, this Kirby Dream Course. Star Fox. We have to beat the first level to get this. Super Mario Kart. Super Mario RPG. Super Mario World. Super Metroid. Super Punch-Out. Legend of Zelda. Super Mario World 2. Yoshi's Island. Final Fantasy 6. Secret of Mana. Mega Man X. So yeah, some great games. Like I said, missing Chrono Trigger. But there's some more to check out. Like we didn't check out Contra, Donkey Kong. We'll play Earthbound maybe. More 8 Kirby games in one. Plenty to check out. But well, I'm going to call this stream. Well, maybe I'll play one more. What do you think? Yoshi's Island, I'm doing pretty good in that game. I played the first 2. I like Secret of Mana. How about Mega Man X? You guys got any ideas? Let's take a look at Donkey Kong. Remember this game first came out? Yeah, well, I'm going to end the stream soon, but if you tell me the game you want me to stream, like, I'll try to beat one, like, straight out. I know it don't look too good, but I can make it look better. How you doing? It is good to see you. Yeah, I know, it's only missing Chrono Trigger. I got that in the box with the booklet. That's one of my favorite games. But it has Earthbound. I love Secret of Mana. I want to try to beat that Castlevania game. But I also did this with the NES Classic. I played both Castlevanias there. Oh yeah, man, I haven't done that in a long time. That must have been fun. Jungle Hijinks. Let's do this level and then we'll take a look at, I guess we can check out all the games. It will be a long stream, but... And then after that, I'll beat one. Oh, remember how sad he gets? This banana horde. I wonder who keeps calling me and honking outside. Oh, I didn't mean to walk back in, but I didn't hit the right button. Now he's double sad. Great. Zelda, yeah, I know. I was thinking of playing the NES and playing the first 2 Zelda games. The NES Classic and then playing Link to the Past, because Link to the Past is a long game, but... And I gotta be careful with the Nintendo Big 3. Mario and shit. Boom. Got it. Spell Kong. I feel like I used to know this level better. How do you switch? It's been a long time. This is one of the games I beat, though. I was just saying, how did I ever beat any games as a kid? They're impossibly hard. But I did beat Earthbound. I beat this game. I beat all 3 of these. Donkey Kong Country 1, 2, and 3. Beat Super Mario World, beat Yoshi's Island. I never beat Secret of Mana. Oh, you know what should be on here? Illusion of Gaia. That's not on here. And if they had Illusions of Gaia, Chrono Trigger, and what is it? I can't remember the name. Soul Blazer? Yeah, Soul Blazer. That was a really fun action-adventure RPG. Then it would be perfect. And they only have the first one of this. But like I showed you before, it's cool because you can come down, make the save point, and then rewind it and replay the game from any point if you made a mistake by just hitting start, and then you're playing the game again. Isn't there something up there? I don't know, but that's just kind of cool. Let's see what else is on here. Yeah, Earthbound used to be one of my favorite games. Here, I'll put this up again. If you guys use your phone, you can get the manuals. I used to love reading manuals as a kid. And the Earthbound manual is crazy. And I found out that the thing you eat is pork chops. I like this Kirby Dream Course. I got to unlock Star Fox 2 that was never released, but I can't play it. Super Metroid. Should play that. Let's check out this. Because we checked out the first Mario. I know, I said this a couple times. That would be my ritual on the way home from buying the game. Open the manual, it would have that distinct smell. And you would read it and get all excited to play the game. Or at least I would love to read manuals. A stork hurries across the dusk pre-dawn sky. How can it be a dusky but pre-dawn? In his bill, he supports a pair of twins. Suddenly, a shadow appears in a gap between the clouds and races towards the stork with blinding speed. Screech! The babies are mine. Oh, it's Kamek, that big-nosed, four-eyed, dress-wearing. I guess you can't make fun of him for wearing a dress. That's not PC. Snatching only one baby, the creature vanishes. Yeah, you love your Tomb Raider. Every manual had the same smell. It's just what game that you were in love with. Those are the manuals. I would read manuals, like I would bring them to school. My favorite ones. And some of them were these games, like I would love the Secret of Mana. I like that manual. Read the story about the Mana Fortress and the sword. I got all into it. I've never beaten that game. I want to play that. It's 2-player too. I wish we could play it together. Like, you could play 2-player games online with each other. It made me happy too. That's why I would bring it to school. It was my fix. If you weren't having a good day, you could just read the manual. Something to do while you were eating lunch, or once you were done with your work. Yeah, we could definitely find a game. And there's plenty of different kinds of games on the Play Store that we could find something we want to play. What I want to do is, I want to make my own design for, I want to, my YouTube channel, I need a banner and I need the actual picture. The one I have now, I just took off the internet. I want to make a custom one, that I could just keep and never change. In case my channel, I don't know, people, you don't want to change it. And then, like I said, everyone wants to up their game and make their videos better. I'm going to get a capture card so I don't have to point my phone at the TV. But I have to do the banner and just a couple things. Plus, I can't even change the pinned video. It's been the same video forever. I don't know how. Or the suggested videos. I'm still suggesting Leafy to people. I don't watch Leafy is here. It's been like 5 years since I watched him. But I can't get rid of him either. Because I use the app on my phone opposed to a computer. There's only so much I can do. It's so annoying. I want to pin a different video. I want to do lots of different things. This game looks crazy, man. It was at the end of the Super Nintendo's life cycle. If he falls off his back, he'll start crying, and boy, it's annoying. If it reaches Zero, Kamek's toadies will kidnap Mario. The more stars you collect, the safer you are. To get 100%, you need the 5 flowers, all the coins, and 30 stars. But you only have 10. So you gotta collect, you gotta get it to 30. You gotta collect star people. 20 coins, 5 flowers, and 100 points. You gotta do that for every level. Bada bing, bada boom. Look, he eats enemies and shits them out. Makes eggs. Because yes, they do come out of his butt. Okay, Mario's a baby, so I thought Mario didn't know Yoshi until Super Mario World. I guess he knew him way back in the day. He probably put this out of his memory because it was so traumatic. And think about Luigi the whole time. Mario's on this adventure with all these Yoshis taking care of him. Luigi's in Bowser's mansion, our castle with Kamek and Baby Bowser. What? That wasn't even the first level? Weird. I should just start the stream over and beat this game. I've already been doing it for 45 minutes. Make eggs, throw eggs. What you got to say? I love the music. Oh no! Touch it with your tongue. I ain't wicked no baby, man. I'll have the social services all over me. Come on, this is so messed up. I guess I do gotta lick them. I did that out of necessity. It wasn't pleasurable. Look at this singing flower. Give me that. Oh, it's so happy, this game. Special flower. Grab 5 of them. Throw your egg at these question marks. Ah, I'm doing bad. I'm never gonna get 30. Flutter kick. I seen a theory that Yoshi's a Pokemon. That's crazy. But I mean, I guess whatever. Oh, here's the Starman. Give him to me, baby. Yeah, I know this game well. I've played this a lot. But it's been years. I even forgot I could spit out to people like that. So I don't have to use my eggs. Boo 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 boo. But still, it's fun to use your egg. Take that, punk. Beer, beer, beer. But I already have played this game and beat the first 3 levels. Let me show you that. Because I got an idea. Seeing how I'm going to end the stream here, let me show you. I'm going to end it in a minute, but it's because you showed up that I'm still... Look at Blue Yoshi. Isn't that cool? Let's use the rewind feature for this. I'll demonstrate that. With your save thing, you can hit X and you can rewind. Or fast forward. Look, I guess it was just pause the whole time. That's stupid. But then, if it wasn't, you can start anywhere you want. Hey, look, a little butt pound. I found it. But it's going to disappear by the time I get an egg. Yeah, because I can't make eggs out of that. Ah, CBS. Alright, that's enough of this. I'll play that game, but I mean... And this is supposed to say 6. Alright, let's just... We'll end it with the beginning of Zelda. When it's 91, 92, is that Japan, America? What are... Well, they get 2 years out of it, and it never made sense to me. Oh man, that brings back memories. Talk about manuals I would like to read. Remember this manual? Link was on a cliffside on one picture. Yeah, I figured if I'm going to end the stream, I'd end it with the beginning, the opening game. I'll probably start streaming right away. I just don't want no 2-hour stream. Nobody's going to watch that. This is where they actually started getting a story together. With the Golden Land and the power and Ganondorf. This and Ocarina of Time, which is everyone's favorite. Minish Cap. See, I didn't get to play that one. I beat this one. I played the first 2. This is the first one I beat because, I was too young with the NES, but I had my own Super NES. I beat a lot of NES games. And this story always intrigued me a lot, man. I'm gonna have to pick out which game I'm gonna beat. There's 21 games. It's hard to decide. Something I never beat. Like I never beat Secret of Man. I kept getting stuck in some level. Look at that guy. He has a skull for a face. They don't know he's evil. I never noticed Link was left-handed until the Twilight Princess, because it was motion censored. They changed his to right-handed because most people are right-handed. So okay, Zelda is the last descendant of the 7 wise men. So once they seal her away, well, there's 7 descendants, but she's the last one they need to. Then they can bring Ganon back. So what does this take place? People figured out where it takes place in the timeline, because the timeline is messed up. The timeline splits, I think. But this is a Link to the Past, so is this before the first Zelda? Is he the original one? Oh man, remember this crap? And not crap, it's awesome. Oh, okay. They give you no hearts or fairies or nothing? I got no sword or nothing. Help me. Please help me. Am I hearing this or is my uncle?